All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and a few sisters out there, onto the Israelite foreigners. For the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. Just a quick show through the Spirit. I just start from here. Numbers 1 and 20, 1 and 18. And they assembled let me start at 17. And Moses and Aaron took these men, which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers. All right? So you are determined by the house of your father. So according to the number of the names, were from 20 years old and upward by their posts. So this is what the world will call a patriarch. This is what they'll call a patriarch, meaning the things that's determined by your fathers. This is why always in human history, a man or woman was always named after the father, okay? Because the father carries the lineage, okay? So that's what makes a father so important. No matter how, this society try to slice it whatsoever, everybody was determined by their last name, by their father. The man is the most important factor of a family. All right. There's a reason I'm bringing this out. So read that to say this. Matthew's 1 and 1 says the book of the generation of Yahushai Mashiach, which is his true name. Okay, that's why when we see that J word, the letter J didn't come into the 1500s. Okay, so in reality, that is not his true name. And Christ means anointed. Okay, this is the book of the generation of the Lord. And when you look up the word generation, if I'm not mistaken, is Ra'ash, heading on. Let's look it up. Genesis, which yes, source, origin of book of lineage, i.e., an example which is ancient or pergamon or emanated or an emulated use of birth, nativity of that which is follows origin via existing life. That in itself explains everything. All right. So when you look up the word Genesis in the Hebrew, I believe is Ra'ash, the heading or beginnings. All right. In the beginning. So this is the beginning. This is the lineage of Yahushai, the son of David. And who was the son of David? Who the success came from? David had plenty of sons. All right. I give it two examples. Absalom and I believe it's Abishai that went against him. All right, those are David's sons, but that was not the royal line. That was not the royal lineage. It says the son of Isaac. The son of Abraham. All right, and who's the son of Abraham? Although Abraham had Ishmael, the lineage went to Isaac. So the Lord was King Solomon and Isaac. It says Abraham begotten Isaac, and Isaac begotten Jacob, and Jacob begotten Judas and his brethren. So the 12 patriarchs came from that lineage, that royal lineage. I'm gonna just jump down. Verse 20. It says, matter of fact, not 20. right, to 16. It says, and Jacob begot Joseph, and the husband of Mary, of whom was born Yahushua, who is called the Anointed, or Mashiach. So Joseph comes from the line of David, all right? His father was named Jacob, because time to time, we always name ourselves after our forefathers one point in time. So that proves right then and there that he's from the royal line of King David. Matter of fact, I believe it's Luke 2 and 1. Yes. Luke 2 and 1, it says, and it came to pass in those days that they went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. So Augustus Caesar was the man. He reigned for 41 years. All right, the longest reign of Caesar. So he was taxing all the kingdom, all the Roman Empire. And it says, verse 2, and this taxing was first made when Cyrus was governor of Syria, and all went to be taxed, everyone into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Gilead, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, into the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, which means the house of bread, because he was of the house and lineage of David. Look up the word lineage in the Greek. Patria. Lineage, running back to someone's progenitor, ancestor, a nation or a tribe, a group of families, all those who, in given people, lay claim to a common origin. Israelites was distributed into 12 tribes, descendant of the 12 sons of Jacob. These were divided into families, which were divided into houses. Family, in a wider sense, nation, people. So Joseph himself is one of the seeds of David. All right, he's if at the time, if Herod, I'm just throwing it out there, but if Herod, if they really check Herod lineage, he had no parting with it. That the royal line would come from Joseph. Okay, Joseph would have been the king, but the lineage, the true kingship was under his son Yahushua. All right, which was the firstborn, which entails meaning that he belonged to the Most High. Okay, because the Most High, all firstborns belong to the Lord. Okay, so Joseph is the seed, the lineage of David, which means Yahushua is the lineage of David. All right, and Joseph and Mary had sex. It was not no immaculate conception. All right, but it says Galatians 6 and maybe 5, 5th chapter. I'm sorry, it's the 4th chapter. It says right, Galatians 4 and 4. It says, but when the fulfillment of the time was come, the Most High sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law. And what law is that? The law of purification, which is the difference between when a woman has a male child or a female child. So Mary had to go through that purification. All right, that's under the law. It says to redeem them that were under the law. And who's them that was under the law? The nation of Israel. Okay, they was under the law that was given to them by their forefathers. The law that was given from the Most High to Moses gave to the children of Israel. All right, that we might receive the adoptions of sons. And Yahushua brought us back to the Father. All right? And because ye are sons of the Most High, no, sorry, because ye are sons, the Most High have sent forth the Spirit of His Son into your hearts, meaning your mind, crying, Abba, Father. All right? Let me go to the main script. Revelations 5 and Slakia and Uno. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither was under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And that this book, which is the same vision that John the Baptist seen. Okay, when Slakia, Daniel, Slakia, that was a slip up. When same vision that Daniel seen in the 7th chapter. All right, it says and I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, have prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals. So it's the lineage of David, someone from the lineage of David is talking about Yahushua. And then go to the term root is Razah, which a root springs from a root, a sprout or shot, metaphorically offspring, progenitor. It says apparently a prime word, a root literally or figuratively root, but offspring. So he came from the lineage of David, which David was the king. All right, so that's why it makes the Lord royalty. He is royal descent. So he was the only one that was able to open this book because he was it. He was the lamb that was slain. To show you how important Yahushua is. Yahushua is everything to us. This is what was promised to David that was to come. All right? That he will bring us back to the Lord and usher us to the kingdom of heaven. This is him. So this is how important a lineage is of a man. Okay? In today's society, they're trying to wipe away the patriarch. They're trying to wipe away the patriarch, of family. To try to destroy that which leads to who a person really is. And that's the spirit today. All these shows is just about just not knowing who you are. Knowing who you are and where you come from. How important it is. Okay? And that shows you that Esau fears us, man. Because eventually we'll find out that we are all descendants of the true biblical Israelites, and that we will know what lineage that we all come from. And he doesn't want that. But show you how important Yahushua is, man. It said, I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne, and the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it would have been slain. And this is the image that Daniel saw. All right, the lamb is obviously Yahushua, okay, who was slain by shedding his blood in the cross, as it was slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of the Most High sent forth into all the earth. So that's the point I wanted to get. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.